up? What's up? Mr. Big Time. Go Bucks! Ah! We doing it big on these chumps. Now, let's get to the other level that I want to talk about. Now, when you start saying to yourself, what is this other level I keep talking about and all of this stuff? Women are psychologists. These are the main psychologists that you see in your lifetime. Nobody runs game like a woman. Okay? They're the game masters. They manipulate you with tears and everything. It's textbook manipulation. Right? Your job is to not be fooled by this textbook manipulation. Now, what happens when the woman plays a psychological mind game with you and they do something that's called taking the blame and say, you know what, it's not you, it's me. I gotta go work on myself. I gotta go work on myself. It's not you, it's me. I'm the problem. You have some women that are defiant, but the real crafty cat-like ones says, you're not the problem, I'm the problem. I gotta work on myself because I don't know what I want yet. I'm not where I want to be. So a woman will run that game forever. She knows she don't have to have any accountability. She knows that. She can run that game till the wheels fall off. There is so many dark, nasty things that happen from the wickedness of people, but women are heartless. They want. You ever see a woman want a guy to like them, so that the guy can like him, so they can crush his heart? And it's like, if you didn't like the guy, why are you flirting with him? Then the guy comes over there and starts showing some interest, and then you be like, ew, she be with her girl, he's like, he thought he could come over and talk to me, girl. And then they get mad because now that same guy is worth about $200 million. And now it's like, wow. That guy is worth $200 million, and now you're like, remember me? Oh, we was there, and he's like, yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember. So when you're doing too much, that can happen. That can happen to you when you're doing too much. Well, it comes to a point where you gotta make some sacrifices and some decisions. You gotta decide where it is that you're gonna be in the situation and how is it gonna play out for you, entertainment wise. You know, it's a lot of noise being made, and a lot of people are trying to get pulled in different situations, different attachments, and you're starting to see things play out in a different format and a different light that don't normally happen. So when you see those kind of things playing out, that makes you start going, something's wrong here. But when they start that game of it's not me, it's you, or it's not you, it's me situation, that's the reverse mind trick to put you at ease to the BS that they've done, and they have no way out. They just want a clean break, so they'll take the whole blame for everything. Yeah, they want out. Because see, that's what the game implies. That's what the game calls for. That's what the game is asking and saying, this is what I want. That's what the game is doing. So you got to start making up your mind. Do you want to be a part of that game, or you don't want to be a part of that game? Oh, yes. Yes. Well, women have this thing where they feel like they're entitled to lead the conversation. They want to lead the conversation to where they feel it should be going at all times. And if you're not a part of that, then you're part of the problem. Now, do you want to be part of the solution or part of the problem? That's how they're going to look at it. So if you are on that level where the woman is trying to lead you, normally she's doing something that she wasn't supposed to be doing, or the relationship went a place it wasn't supposed to go. So if you start looking at it from that perspective, you've already messed up, because she doesn't want that energy. She wants to control the narrative and control the conversation however it goes she see fit. Once she sees all her tricks of control and manipulation is not working on you, now we have a bigger problem. Well, when the manipulation don't work, now it's the blame factor. Like, it's not you. It's my fault. I'm the one that needs to be worked on. Now, the strategy reverse, and it's like, well, what can I do to help? I want to help you. No, this is something I have to do myself. I got to work on me. I know I'm not well, but it's something I got to do for me. So you have those situations that arise. And when those situations arise, it's up to you to figure out what it is to do. Like, how are you gonna respond to this? It's not normal for this situation to happen in such a format. So you're trying to figure out to yourself, like, man, how this gonna work out? How am I gonna figure out myself to be with this person, or should I just shut it all down? Now, normally, it's when you then found somebody after all of this has been laid out before you. Like, everything's been laid out before you, and everybody who had these feelings and everything else, once all that is laid out before you, and people want to try to duplicate what you do and make what you make, or you got to kind of be leery of what people really want. You see, if you want to be someone like academics who's really popular and famous on the internet, people kind of know what you do. A lot of them are going to have motives. And they're going to come in self-serving. They're thinking, what could this person do for me? What could he do for me to make my situation better? I don't want to be the guy that's saying, oh, I know this rich guy, and I have no money either. I'm on the bus. You know, that kind of don't do it for me, you know? You ever been that guy? You be like, hey man, I know this millionaire, man, he's my cousin, but I'm on the bus. You almost don't want to mention him. That's kind of how women look at guys. If you're not the guy that's like having a lot of success, women like to brag about you. You think when she introduced you to somebody, that's the first time they've heard about you? They know your whole bio before she said, oh, and this is Dan. You know, hi Dan. Dan be like, hey, glad to meet you. Who are you? No, this is Stephanie. Remember I said my friend Stephanie? Oh, okay, well, how you doing, Stephanie? So Dan, how long did you work for Aeroco? You'll be like, 7 years. Oh, that's nice. Did you ever go for that general manager position? No, I talked about it with her a couple times, but no, not yet. Well, you should do it. You should step up. She's like, that's what I told him? Yeah. You know, here's my man. If you ever meet him, this is John. John, come meet Dan. Yeah, John, he's a general manager at his paint shop. Okay, great. Tell him I told him to go for the general manager spot. He didn't want to do it, then he did it, and then they were getting ready to make a move. It was a good thing he opened his mouth. Some of these positions you gotta open your mouth, Dan. John be, yeah, I opened my mouth. She told me. Yeah. I heard you like football too. Yep, so does John. You guys should talk over there and go sit over there in the lounge. Yeah, and talk about the football game and football. Yeah, I like football. They'll be like, okay, John. John likes football. Yeah, I like football. I catch it, I throw it. Did you play football? Yeah, all the time outside. Love football. So, they reenact these scenes out over and over again. Women love to introduce a man to a doggone friend to say, look what I got. You're like the big bass. It's like going fishing and showing off the fish. You the fish. They even got a website called Plenty of Fish. These women are not interested in going out on dates. These women are interested in, hey, how you doing? You want to get married next week? Be like, whoa, hold on, slow down. What's your last name again? These women are going from A to Z. There's no building, there's no process. They come through the door throwing sex as the weapon. I'm like, look, if sex was the key and you still ain't married, and the way you throwing it, that's telling me right there, getting married ain't the key. Something's wrong here. Yeah, doing way too much. We're doing way too much. I had to push the brakes and say, and this chick mad at me to this day. Because I hit the brakes. I was like, she was mad because I did not go to her house to complete this deal. Because I knew going to her house, this was going to be the worst decision ever. I was like, no. I don't know if she's trying to make a baby or make me crazy. But She's trying to rush me to the bed way too fast. Something's wrong. I'm thinking this dude's waiting with guns. They gonna try to rob me. I'm thinking, I don't know this area like that. Nah, I'm going to the crib. I'm tired. Yeah, I had to blow that up. Yeah, I'm trying to get back before the halftime's over, but I can't get. This person's doing 3 miles an hour. Can you go now, slow driving man? Slow drivers, man. Well, see, the problem is women don't understand something. You know, when you try that little mind game, oh, it's not you, it's me. I got problems. I don't care. Fortunately for me, I still have options. You know, I haven't gotten to the point where I gotta pay women to be with me. I ain't got a DJ Academic my way out of this thing. You know, I dress nice. Women say, who is that guy? You know, I still get that when I walk into a bar. Now, here's the thing that I like the most. He said, I gotta find myself. I mean, where'd you live? Where's the last place you put yourself? It's not funny. I'll be like, said you're the one said you got to find yourself. Where the last time you think you put yourself? Trace your steps. Shoot. Hecky nah. That should kill me. Like when it come to like laying it down, it's like, look, okay, I'm not finna do all these crazy, when you dealing with these new age girls, they all into this, they think the freakier they are, the more better that is for you. It depends on the person you're dealing with. Sometimes I like sexy more than just freaky. Like way crazy freaky person. A crazy freaky person is sometimes very hard for them to be pleased. Period. Because they just way off the reservoir. So the situations always change. And it's always for them. Like me, you already know. Alright, I'm bringing the, you getting the Whopper. Okay, with me, you're getting the Whopper. That comes with the lettuce, the tomatoes. It comes with all that's on the damn list. That's what you getting in that bedroom with me. Okay? Now, the woman thing is, if you get the wrong kind of woman, that's not enough. They don't want just the Whopper. They like the Whopper, but they want some more stuff. They want to get Big Mac sauce on the Whopper. Now, you know, Mac sauce, it don't be on a Whopper. Now you want Mac sauce. So what you want? Big Mac? You don't need a Big Mac for that. That's a whole nother company. We don't have Mac sauce. You're getting the Whopper, you're getting the onion, you're getting the lettuce, the pickles, the tomatoes, you're getting everything on it. But I'm not gonna get you mac sauce. It's not happening. It's not on the menu. You're gonna have to go to another establishment and get the Big Mac. It comes with mac sauce. So that's the bedroom activity now. It's a negotiation now when you're in there. Oh yeah, because there's women get way too freaky, and I'm letting them know from the jump. You don't touch my butt. Nothing goes in my butt. Stuff comes out of it. No finger in my butt. You don't want me to put a finger in your butt? No. I ain't putting one in yours. So we gonna cut that out right now. That is off the menu. Like women get way too freaky, and it's unnecessary. But they think that's what we like because now these guys are like, yeah, that's what I like. Like the chick now giving you a BJ, she want to spit on it all the time. I'm like, what you spitting on me for? I'm like, oh hell no. Like I'm trying to get it wet. Put it in your mouth. It'll eventually get wet. Jesus. Yeah, well, welcome to the new world. Everybody's crazy. Oh, I'm picky. I'm lame. I've heard that all the time. Man, you lame. Dudes come through the door and start telling women just the craziest stuff. Girl, I'll eat your booty. Like, you don't even know her. You talking about you eat her booty. I will. Shoot. Boy, she won't see my face for about 3 years. I mean, people say the dumbest stuff ever, but he really meant it. The look on his face, damn. Too freaky for no reason. That's a problem. Now you look at the other equation. You start saying to yourself, okay, this didn't go the way it should have went. This should have went a whole nother way, but it didn't go that way. What do you do now? What's your next play? What's your next big move? You see, the women in the game, they already moved to the pace of, I don't want them. So if they move in that pace of, I don't want you, then what the hell you even doing there? Their whole attitude is they didn't want you. And if a woman is willing to take the blame and say it's her fault, she didn't want you in the first place. That's just the truth. So trying to fight to keep a woman that keeps saying, it's my fault, I gotta work on me. I'll be, all right, well, good luck to you. Get to work on yourself. And I hope it work out for you. Those women that say that, next week be right with another dude, and he ain't got nothing going for himself. You done seen it happen. I'm not immune to this. This happened when I was young. I was 22. And the girl was all confused. I think I was trying to fight to keep her. I'm like, myself can go back to myself at 22. I would grab him and be like, dude, the hell you worried about? You're in shape. All the chicks want you. Why the hell are you wasting your time with this one? You know how many, man, you know how much damage you can be doing out here right now? Get out there. Get it cracking. The hell you doing? You got a car, you got money, you got a job, you got a phone in your car. Back then that was a thing, you know. I had a beeper. Like, you got a beeper, you got a phone in the car. Then she moved in with some guy. Like shortly after, she moved in with some guy. And I'm just like, you moved in with this guy, you are such a loser. And I was like, don't worry, it's all gonna come back on you. God don't like nobody messing with his son. So you gonna get it. I ain't gotta say nothing. And sure enough, God took care of that. Took her cousin out. Cousin that was hated me and trying to teach her to do all the craziness. God took her off the board. But the boyfriend took her off the board. But God punished her. Then he turned around and punished her. Yep, turned around and punished her. She gets in a car accident, go through the windshield. Yeah, went through the windshield, cut her face right here. Oh my God, she had a scar all right here now. So the pictures I got of her, she ain't had no scar. Now she got that big scar going down her face and nose. And I called her Scarface, and she was so goddamn mad. I'm like, Scarface, what's up? I was like, I'm just trying to break the ice. What's up? See, when she got all vulnerable and messed up, then she come, back to me. So a lot of this stuff I had to go through the learning process. So you learn stuff the more you date. So this was early on. So the more you date, you start to get the picture. You start to see things a little clearer than they used to be. You go, oh, okay, I get it. Oh, I get it now. This ain't cool. No, the devil was sending her my way. That was the problem. That girl being sent my way, that was the work of the devil. God the one said, I'll take care of this. Yeah, that's the one from the hood story, you know it. That's one of the first ones I told. Because that one is more memorable. See, as I say, you learn from your relationship so you can spread the advice to others. Me, I had to learn all this stuff to let go. And see, when I first started off, I was the romantic guy to pull out your chair before you eat. How was your day, sweetie guy? Yeah, that was. Yeah, I don't even know that guy no more. I'm like, who the hell is that guy? Let me take your coat. Now I'll be like, yeah, it's a hanger in there. Don't hang it on there. Yeah, you put your coat in there. I'm that guy. Yeah, see, women you get in these bad relationships and with these bad women, they turn you into who you are today. I've been greatly molded. I've dealt with kleptomaniac girl. I've done with compulsive liar girl, super emotional girl, super attached girl. I have dated them all. Nut house girl. I'm like, I think you really do need to be committed. I'm like, as soon as I drive away, I used to have to sneak out the house. Like, she'll go somewhere to the bathroom on the phone. I had to, like, slip out and get in there. And she'd be like, where did you go? Did you leave? I'm like, yeah, I had to go. She did not want you to leave when you go there. I'd be like, I have a job. You know I got to go to work. I have a job. Can't stay here. Yeah, man, she was just really attached. Then she goes straight to Nuttown, and then she'll call you and be like, if you leave, I think I might kill myself. I'm like, oh my God, that's not making me want to come back. That's going to make me call some therapy people for you. And she's calling other people trying to get me to come back. Like, she really wants you to come back. I'm like, I can't, dude, I got to go to work. I know. I'm just like, can you please convince her? I'm like, can you make sure she don't hurt herself? Yeah, I'll stay there. And then this guy loved her to death, and she just act like she just was not interested. I was trying to push her on him. I'm like, dude, I'm trying to help you out. He thought I was in the way. Like, oh, great. Oh, man, I was hating on you for a minute because she likes you so much. I'm like, I'm trying to get rid of her. Look, I'm trying to look, just work with me. I'm going to try to get her on, like, push her on to you some. Like, you know what? Y'all two, man, y'all look great together. Y'all look like a bona fide couple. This man has got himself together, man. You know what I'm saying? You're doing good for yourself, man. You seem like a good protective guy, a father, She was just like, why do you keep, like, big up in him? He makes me sick. He's weird. He watches me at nighttime. I'll be like, he's weird. I'm trying to get out of this damn house and not come back. It's always those big titties. They always get you, boy. Every time. Oh, yeah. It's on. Oh, the Bucks ain't stopping. See that's the problem, man. When people start talking way too much it, it becomes a major, major problem. No, they try to put you on an allowance or a salary or some type of craziness. Like I know a dude who dated a girl. He gave her all the money, and she put him on like some type of. She put him on some type of damn, like, all right, we're gonna put you on like allowance or something. And I guess he needs her to do that for his spending, but he never really had a spending problem when I knew him. He never asked me for money, in other words. But she felt he needed that in his life. Yeah, I had a drunk girl. Drunk girl is crazy. You don't want to date the drunk girl. Oh, drunk girl is unpredictable. When you date a drunk girl and she reveals she has another personality. She was like, nah, Tammy here now. Cause you saw Tasha. Tammy here now. I'm like, Tammy? Tammy is the one she turns into when she gets slammed at the bar. So Tammy shows up. Yep, that was Tasha's her name, and she turns into Tammy when she gets drunk. Tammy here, woo! Tammy here, Tammy's here. Man, I used to crack up listening to that. Now another guy's going through that pain. She got a baby daddy now, and she be on Snapchat taking pictures with the new guy she's with now. He was like, I'll kick your baby daddy's ass. She's like, I don't know, I wouldn't play that. I'd be like, you still with the baby daddy? Well, what you doing here now? This is Tammy's hit time. Tammy is single, and she's wild. Tasha has a baby daddy and a baby. But she's single too. I'd be like, man, I can't believe you're still with this imaginary person you turn yourself into when you get drunk. Whenever she do something wrong, it's Tammy. Don't blame her, blame Tammy. Oh yeah, I got out of that quick. So you gotta know, smash and dash. That's it. I wasn't gonna stick around for Tasha or Tammy. No more. Both of them had to go. Damn, did I ever have Tasha? I think I only slept with Tammy. Oh yeah, it's been a very educational conversation. Very much so. But yeah, we finally got all the way over here, man. The game down there finna be over. Todd Bowles is putting on a defensive master lock. So, once again, Bucks, we coming. I don't think that I don't think that when a woman is, you put her in charge of your life, some guys are comfortable with that. They like to defer and have that person to lean on instead of everything being all on you. Me, I prefer everything all on me. I know sometimes you be wanting to say, here's a load. But now I got extra problems because if you didn't do something right, now I got to go back and worry about what you did wrong, and I wasn't there. So I don't know what went wrong or how to fix all of it. Now I got to start all over from scratch. Now I got a whole nother problem because I didn't try to get you to alleviate it. You just made a whole new problem. So, you know, that part. Oh yeah, the girl with she had the one disabled arm like in a Scary Movie 2. It's my strong hand. She had one of those in real life. She had a deformed hand. And she had her hand in her pocket the whole time, and I just didn't notice. Like, I didn't know anything. So I was wondering, like, man, what you got your hand in your pocket for? That time that little hand came out? Because she had got drunk, and then she had forgot about her whole, everything was gone, and then the little hand came out. And I remember I jumped, like, ah! I had the wrong reaction. Because Scary Movie 2 was out. I'm like, we seen that. Doing that in my little hand. And I'm like, man, she cute and all, but she got that hand. That left hand was like, it was a little, like, baby hand, and she had a normal hand on the other one. It was just like, I wasn't prepared. Like, they should have told us coming through the door, like, look, man, all right, her hand is there. So I wouldn't have reacted that way. Man, I saw that little bitty hand. Because she had gotten drunk and she had forgot she was keeping her hand in her pocket. Man, so she just got a little loose and was out talking and next thing you know, I see this hand. I'm like, she was talking to then somebody else, and I'm looking at her hand. I'm like, did I see this little thing like my little hand? I was like, ah! They was what's wrong? Man, and she put her hand right back in her pocket. She knew exactly what time it was. I'm like, oh man, I'm bad. My bad. Like, y'all should have told me something. Man, I wasn't prepared for that little bitty nub. My little hand. I wasn't ready for that. Man, get a little snow out here and everybody get crazy. Female driver, how did I know? Come on, dude. You finna make a move, make a move. You know what's wrong when you spend the dough. She ran your mouth. Now everybody know you the trick ad nigga the dough. This is running behind us everywhere we go. We ain't gotta spend no paper on these punk ass. I'm dead wrong, man. Hey, I ain't know, it just caught me off guard. That was my natural response. And they was like, she like you. I'm like, who? The girl with the little hand. They was like, dude, it's just a hand, man. Like, I'm like, no. No. Under no circumstances. No circumstances. There will be no circumstance where that little nub finna touch me. I'm like, there's no attraction. No, you ain't attracted to this? No. No. Mayweather's retired. He's only doing exhibitions, man. He's in his 40s. He's not trying to be out there. Mayweather Pacquiao 12. Can you believe what great shape Floyd is at 53? Shoot, they about to fight again, him and Pacquiao. In Japan. People in Japan still want to see it. Manny can't even bounce on his calves no more. He got all kind of joint pain, everything kicking in now. Yeah, so we'll end this here. I just wanted to let y'all know. When a woman says that, I gotta work on me, it's not you, it's her. It's some bullshit, but don't even go chasing. When they say that, let them go. Because that means she was never really with you no way. She won't out. She just want a clean break. That's all that means. She don't want you causing no trouble for her while she on her new venture. 9 times out of 10, when she had you give you that conversation and she just want to work on herself, they always give you that. I'm just want to work on me. There is no new guy. Ain't no guy. Next week they with the guy. Damn, that took quick. It ain't take long for you to work on yourself. What you do? You go to the salon? That's what you meant by working on yourself? Got your hair did. You could have got that done with me, but okay. You ain't get your hair done for me. Oh, man.